Hello, I'm Linda the Lightworker, and welcome to your weekly Oracle reading for December 17th to 21st. I'm so thrilled that you stopped by to see me, and I appreciate your patience as I navigate through all these tricky Wi-Fi things that I've had going on in this vortex north of Taos, New Mexico. Anyway, I'm thrilled you're here. I've already shuffled and pulled the cards. So let's just jump right in. So our first card that came up, I'm using the Energy Oracle deck, which I love so much, and the description is down below. So the first card that's come up is this healer. Oh my gosh. The healer of the ages, that's what he's called. And this is a card of divine healing, that this is happening right now. And it is, of course, it looks like hot Jesus, right? I mean, who doesn't love a hot Jesus? My sister sent me this article about this Christian, oh my gosh. This is what we call a brain fart, but there's this a hilarious article written about this Christian Disneyland, and it has hot Jesus, and this reminds me of hot Jesus. I mean, I love hot Jesus, and I believe in this auric field of healing that's happening all around. You see that illumination around the head and the hands, and that energy, those chakras that are just like vibrating at such a high frequency. This energy is happening right now, and you're in the perfect spot to receive divine healing. So the best way to do this is to sit in this magical energy and receive it, like truly feel like you are receiving this love coming in from beyond, from this mystic healer who could be anybody, but he's pretty hot. Okay, so I love a handsome healer. What else? So be aware if you're feeling a little ungrounded, a few aches, a couple pains, just bring in this mystic healer and he will help you move through these issues. Okay, by midweek, we have the Temple Path card come up. And this is an amazing card because it's saying you are on the right path. Keep going. Keep making those soul decisions, and the decisions that are coming through from spirit be the priority. And as we stay on the path towards the temple for all of our highest good and for well-being everywhere, living our soul purpose, this light emanates out. Look at all the bright lights around this temple. So this is a confirmation card that you're on the right path, that you're following the right direction. Keep moving forward. You're moving in the right direction. So that's a wonderful confirmation card. And by the end of the week, we have the yin and yang, which I just love this card so much. The images and colors are so beautiful. And this card is an invitation to remember, where am I in balance? What are my imbalances? Where am I balanced? Where am I right now in this wheel? Am I in yin? Am I in the receptive feminine stage? Or am I in yang? And am I in the active action stage? And is it out of balance? Have I been taking too much action? Do I need to be more receptive to receive information? So it's a reminder about keeping our balance. And how do we do that? Self-care. Self-care is how we stay in balance. So pay attention to your diet. What are you eating? How are you feeling? Oh gosh, you know, they love it when you take a nap. Naps are the best thing because then you get to supercharge, recharge all of your chakras, and then have enough energy to face forward for the rest of get more energy to keep going. Okay, I asked her a couple of clarifier cards, and the first one is from the Linn Sacred Travelers deck, which you know how much I love that deck. Information down below. So the Miracle card came up, and this means that miracles are happening right now. Expect a miracle. Miracles are working. Rub that genie's belly, and remember that miracles are happening, and expect one. Miracles are on the way. But for you to receive a miracle, you have to believe in it. You have to be focused and know that a miracle is coming. So let go of those fears. If you're having any little pricklies come up, just go like a little whack-a-mole. Go, nope, well, I've got a miracle coming. Got a miracle coming. Miracles are coming. I got a miracle coming. So miracles are happening. Expect one. They're on the way. And then our last card from my watercolor deck. Eat more protein, dietary message. So when we're running at these high frequencies, especially if we are doing a lot of healing work and receiving a lot of information, I know many of you are empaths and receive powerful messages from beyond. It's important to ground down, and protein is a way to help us stay grounded on this earthly plane, because this is where we've all agreed to meet. So it doesn't mean that if you are a vegetarian that you need to eat meat, but it does ask you to question, what are your protein sources? Are you eating enough nuts? Are you adding chia seeds to your diet? What other sources of protein can you have that are non-allergen, which means non-dairy, not soy-based, not grain-based. To keep the frequency at a higher level, it's important to notice when we need to ground down and to stay in balance. So remember, we're having all these messages this week to keep in balance. So check how much protein you're eating. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe you're eating too much, but I'm guessing you're not eating enough protein, of healthy protein. So look at your sources, protein sources. Make yourself some some almond butter, little snacks. Oh my gosh, so yummy on some. I'm making these cheddar cheese like bread alternatives, and if you put a little bit of almond butter on top of that, that saltiness of the cheese with the almond butter, oh my gosh, so delicious. A little sweet and a little salty, packed with protein. That one, oh my gosh, those are so good. So I know many of you are vegan, so don't use the cheese. You have your trajectory, whatever you use to eat some almond butter. Get some nuts in there. Pay attention to your meat. And if you do eat meat, make sure it's all ethically raised, all the good stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful to your patience while I'm going through these transitions. And I wish I could open the windows to show you how beautiful the scenery is here in New Mexico where I am. I mean, it is just some of the most magical land. But as you can see, the bright light shining in, it is amazing, just the power of the sun and being able to be in so much light all the time. It is just uplifting and just makes me feel so good. So anyway, what else do I want to tell you? There are a couple things. Oh, so my workshop is still available in the Taos, New Mexico area. So if you're in New Mexico or know somebody who is an empath, or who is a psychic, or who is a friend who receives information, I received from Spirit information on how to change the gathering on New Year's Day. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a visionary gatherers. So those of you who have spirit guides and have been receiving information about the future, it is an invitation for a small donation to come sit in circle, share your visions that you're receiving from your guides. Many of us will have similar visions, and many of us will have many variables. And then we'll have a discussion, and then we're going to do journeying together using the sacred Native American drum, and we'll journey for answers and return with messages for the community as we expand as a whole. I know it's a whole lot of words, a whole lot of stuff, and it's going to be a great blast. We're going to have a vegetarian dinner afterwards, followed by like a giveaway session where you just bring something you love that you think someone else is going to really appreciate, and it's time for it to move on from your life. That way we're sharing love through objects too. So that's going to be great. And remember, the solstice is coming up, and that's on the 21st, and that is the day that we're going to get our miracles. So pay attention on the solstice. In my last video, if you were able to view it, I have a solstice solstice ceremony for you on how you can appreciate and say farewell to the past 6 months and then welcome the next 6 months with intention, clarity, and vision. So be sure and check out my last video that was just posted. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right. What else? I'm going to do my best to get uploaded. And if I mentioned it before or if I didn't, check me out on Instagram. I'm Linda the Lightworker at Instagram. I'm going to add that in the descriptions. And there I will have a link to my Instagram page where I can upload photographs easily. So as I'm recording and photographing the cards, I'll put messages there. So if you want to follow me while we're waiting for more bandwidth, which is just, you know, everything's on need-to-know basis. So remember, you're safe and that I love you so very much. And I'm so grateful you're here today and every day. I can't tell you how much I've missed seeing you. And it's so good to look into your eyes. And I love you so much. And I'm going to see you very soon. Okay? So leave me comments. You know the drill. You're a subscriber. Down below, share, like, comment, live your life. I love you, and I'll see you really soon. Okay, bye-bye.